Movement is a thing that separates the average player from a pro player. And that's why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a few techniques that I learned to help you improve your movement inside of XDefiant. The first movement tech that we have is jiggle peeking. Now this is what jiggle peeking looks like from the eye of the enemy. Now it's very simple to do this movement. All you got to do is peek from a cover. And as soon as you're exposed, go right back into the cover. You got to do this really fast for this to work. So you can't be slow when you're trying to do this. The main reason for this movement is to gain information upon your opponent and to be able to lock your aim on them when you're prepared to actually take the gunfight. So jiggle peeking will honestly help you avoid getting shot and it will give you better aim. Now movement number 2 is bee hopping. Now I already covered this in my last video, but we're going to take it a step further. Bee hopping is basically like jumping like a bunny to avoid getting shot. The whole purpose of this movement is to ruin the aim of your opponent and make you harder to hit. Now I'm going to show you guys an example of what not to do when you're bee hopping. Now in this example, you can clearly see that this person has a power position and I'm jumping right out into the open for a clear kill. Without the right manners and habit, having a nice movement can still make you look foolish in front of an opponent. Now you can combine jumping and strafing to really confuse your opponents. I recommend practicing bee hopping in the practice range. That way you'll be able to control your jump and your aim. But make sure not to overuse this movement. Not only are they suggesting nerfing bunny hopping inside of XDefiant, as you continue to jump, the height of your jump gets smaller. But using this movement in the proper way can give you a huge advantage. Another movement you should learn is zigzag. Zigzagging makes you harder to hit no matter which guns your enemy is actually using. Here's exactly how to do zigzagging. Step 1, move your joystick left to right. Step 2, you want to do the same kind of motion while controlling your aim, and it should look something like this if you're doing this properly. So now you know how to zigzag, but here's when you should actually know when to use this. Whenever you get into a gunfight where you feel like you can't win it, I use zigzagging to either play extremely aggressive to get the kill off, just like as you've seen in this video right here, or I'll use zigzagging to get out of a certain situation. Like I said, it's going to be really hard for the enemies to actually track you, so it's really effective when getting out of sticky situations and when playing extremely aggressively. Now the next movement is the most common movement that a lot of people should already know. It's the slide jump. Now slide jumping already speaks for itself. All you have to do is slide jump, but a lot of people don't know how to effectively use this movement. When perfecting the slide jump, you're able to pull off multiple slides at once, keep your momentum flowing, and make it extremely difficult for the enemy to actually track you. Now here's a pro tip that I want to give to you guys, especially if you're using a sniper. Now if there's 2 corners and you know that there's an enemy on the left side, you can jump peek the left side to get more information and it'll be a lot faster to kill him. Now let's say that there's an opponent on the right side, you want to slide jump. Because you're holding your gun at your right hand, slide jumping to peek the right side is the most effective, and if there's an enemy on the left side, just jump shooting will actually be the fastest way to kill your opponent. Now we can get into one of the most underrated movements inside of XDefiant, the mantle jump. Now there's so many different variations to the mantle jump. You can mantle jump to the left, to the right. You can do it forward and backwards. Now in order to mantle jump, all you need to do is come across the corner of a ledge, and the moment you feel the assist trying to pick you up, you want to jump again, and while you're jumping you want to move your analog stick in any direction, and it's going to have you strafing in the air. Now this movement is something that I do the most inside of my gameplays. I absolutely style on kids every single time that I do this, and once you learn this style of movement, then you can be able to combo every single thing that we learned in today's video, making you a certified movement demon in this game. But anyways, that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this style of content. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And before we go, I just want to let you know that Jesus loves you. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.